Hi friends, thanks so much for joining me today. So in today's card tutorial, we're going to make a super simple card, but it has a little wow factor to it because we're using some gold foiled DSP. So this particular one is called Modern Christmas, and there are 12 sheets in the pack, two each of 6 designs. Now I've used it quite a bit, so I'm showing you the A side, the B side, and then what I have left over. So we're going to use this, and we're going to make a landscape or horizontal card. So I have all my pieces cut and prepped for me. We've got basic black, and I've got the DSP, and I've got some also using some gold foil. I think that just will add to it. Then for my stamp set, I'm using Snowflake Kisses. Now keep in mind that just because it says snowflakes doesn't mean it has to be for winter. These have some really cute sentiments in it. If kisses were snowflakes, I'd send you a blizzard. Winter is warmer when we're together. Happy winter, be warm and well. To you and yours, lots of love. You're one of a kind. May the chill of winter be warmed by love and friendship. Let it snow and sending warm hugs. So you could use these any time of year, I think anyway. So this coordinates with the Snowflake Kisses dies. Lots of different snowflakes. And then we also have this die here that will, you can use it like as a background, I guess. And then we have a circle and then some more snowflakes. I'm also using the stylish shape dies. We're going to be using the circles. Now I did most of the die cutting. I think there might be one little piece that I still need to die cut. So you know what, let's set this aside and let's just do that, okay? I'm going to get my little mini here because it's a small piece, so I think I can get away with it. Now these are going to be corner pieces. I have 2 of them. They measure 1 inch by 1 inch. But I thought, you know what? Nobody's going to see the center part of it, so I'm just going to die cut it out of there. Okay, let's get the snowflake out. And I'm going to use... Do I want to use the big one or the little one? So we're going to do 2, 1 on the inside, 1, 2 on the outside. You know, let's do the bigger snowflake. Okay, so we're going to cut out the bigger snowflake. This has 4 snowflakes on it. So we've got the big one, the medium one, and 2 smaller ones on the ends, which these can actually be like flowers also. So, you know. Let's see. How am I going to do this, though? Yeah, you know what? I don't think I could do it out of this. I think I might have to do it out of the larger piece because what's going to happen is it's going to die cut some other parts. So let's see if that would work. Let's see if this would work. So we're going to be hiding most of it, right? I think we'll be fine if I use that piece. Okay, so we're just going to die cut it out of here. Just, you know, saving some of my gold. I love to save DSP specialty paper as much as I can possibly do that. So let's send it through the mini. Let's see, is it going to go? All right, well, I'm going to get this die cut and then I'll be right back. All right, so I've got all those pieces die cut. I'm going to set those little ones aside because I don't need them for this particular card, but I might save them for another card. I actually cut lots of them from, here, I'll show you. The, that silver DSP, specialty DSP. I cut like a bunch of them for my other card, which I'll show you at the end, so make sure you stick around. But these are all glittery. There's like blue and silver, and there's another color. I don't remember what it is though, but those are really pretty also. Anyway, that's die cut. So let's set that in there. So we've got the little one and a big one. We'll see which one we use. I think I'm going to use the big one though. All right. so let's start putting this card together. So as I mentioned, I have a basic black piece. And where is, when you are burnishing your basic black, sometimes what happens with your bone folders, you get this shine on it. So in order to avoid that, the remedy is put a piece of copy paper over it, and this way you don't get that sheen on it. So let's do the other side as well, just like so. Okay, so now I don't have that shiny part, and I could have showed you what it would look like, but that'll be another time. Okay, so let's start by, where are my little squares? So these little squares are going to go here in the corner. Then we're going to put the DSP over it. So that just adds a little touch of power, a little wow to it, right? Just brings that gold out. Doesn't that look pretty? So let me adhere those, and I'm just going to take some Stamp and Seal. Right out. There we go. Because these will be glued down, the DSP will go over it, so I'm not worried that they're going to be popping up or anything like that. But I want to just kind of add them there, just to make sure they're going in the right place. Okay. I'll put this one here in this corner. And then I'll add my DSP over it, and I won't have to worry that they're going to pop up or anything like that. All right, so let's see, make sure that we're good. And I think that looks good. And I have to be careful because I am going to use, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. I'll be very careful. Oh, I see that this one needs to be moved in just a hair. That should be good. Let me check that one more time. Yes, good. Good, good, good. Just want to bring this one down a little. See, and that's why I just added a little bit of seal to the back of it so that I can move them if I need to. Let's try that. I think that should do the trick. Yes, perfect. Okay. All right, so let's add a little bit of glue. I have to be careful not to put too much because I'm putting it over gold. I don't want it to smush out on the gold. All right, so let's add this to the top here. So we're even. When we are, we will press that down. All right. We are good as gold, right? We're good as gold. Okay, so let me add these to the front of these. And this one too. We'll add those with liquid glue, my favorite. I know I said probably not to do this, but you know what? I think we'll be just fine. I won't put too much. But I do want to get those corners good, the little points, because I don't want it to lift up on those corners. Okay. Put this down here nice and easy. So I have to wipe my finger because I got glue on it. Let's see. I just wiped it on my silicone craft mat. Just a hair. There we go. Okay, good. We'll do the same thing on this one. Probably should keep my silicone craft mat under that, right? So we don't get glue all over the place, because that would not be good. Okay, we'll add this one to the other corner. Here. Now, in my other sample, what I ended up doing, which I didn't do on this one, and it's fine, is I actually cut the gold in two, but I decided not to do it there. Okay, so that's done. All right, let's do some stamping while that just kind of dries up. Get my pierce mat. And I am using, what stamp set? Which stamp am I using? Sending Warm Hugs. And we're going to use Secret Sea. Actually, you know what? That's black. I need to use black, not Secret Sea. But you know what? I think I goofed because on the inside I did use Secret Sea. But we'll use black. I think the Secret Sea is dark enough that it almost looks black. So let's just stamp this right here. And I die cut this from the Stylish Shape dies. And the gold circle is actually from the Snowflake Kisses. All right, I'll set that aside. This is good. I try to keep my desk as tidy as possible. All right, so let's add this with some glue. And then we'll put the other piece on dimensionals, and we'll add the square to the front of the card. Leave that for a second, and then make sure that this is going in the right direction. It is. Okay, and how do we want that to go? I think we'll do it. Let's go this way. Now, I'm not giving you measurements for this. If you'd like the exact measurements, please be sure to sign up for my newsletter, which goes out every either Tuesday or Wednesday after this video goes live. It all depends. Sometimes if there's some special that I want you to know about, I'll send it out right after the video goes live. All right, so let's put this on the inside. Hope you're all having a good day. It's kind of gloomy here when I'm recording this today. We're expecting a little bit of snow tonight. Nothing crazy though. The temperatures really dropped though. Yesterday, which was Friday, what was yesterday? The 12th. Really got cold here. All right, so let's put some dimensionals here. And let's see, first let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, so I think I want to put a little snowflake. Yeah, I think I'm just going to add the little ones over here because I don't want it to, it's kind of like clashing with the gold, I think, anyway. All right, do I have any mini dimensionals in here? I don't think I, yep, yes I do. I do. Okay, great. So let's grab one of those mini dimensionals. Should fit perfectly on the back. Yep. Be able to see that. Okay, let's put our dimensionals on this piece as well. I'll put about either 4 or 5. One on, I think 4 is good. One on each corner. Which really isn't a corner because it's a circle, and circles don't have corners, right? Peel those off. Throw those in the garbage so they don't end up all over the place, and somehow they still do. Not sure how. All right, so let's put this right here in the center there. Okay. And then we'll put this up in the corner here. All right. And then we'll add these. I think I'll put one over here maybe, just flat. And do I want to do another little one or a big one? We'll do the little one. All right, so do I have, can I, how do these look if I put them all together? I don't know. All right, so I have a black one here. This was cut out, and I know you can't see because it's so tiny, but this was cut up from the Textured Metallics DSP. I had a scrap, so I cut a couple of them out of there. Okay, and then we'll put a dot, one little dot of glue. Pick that up with my Take Your Pick tool. Of course, I want it to go the other way. And I'll put that right in the center. Oh, that looks like it's just a little too much glue there. Okay. Good. And this, oh, what happened? Sliding. All right. And we'll put a dimensional on this. You know, let's use a small dimensional. Add that right here. So, and then we'll lay this one flat. We'll just put a little dot of glue right here. And my tweezers are where? I don't know. Here they are. I like these because they act as my third arm. So we'll put that right over here, I think. Okay. Very good. We're good. Go to the inside, and let's put a little one, since I have an extra one. We'll put one down here. I think I'm just going to add a dot of glue right there. We'll close that up, and we'll add this right on top. Make it much easier than fighting with the little pieces and adhering it that way. All right, so there you go. Isn't that so pretty? I think that looks just amazing. Amazing, except I think I want to move this someplace. I don't like that it's lined up with that. So let's move this down a little. Let's move this down here, I think would be better. Okay, there you go. So let me show you the other one. And then we have the inside here, of course. May the chill of winter be warmed by love and friendships. How pretty is that? Just love that. And then this is the portrait version, and I used the Peace on Earth. I think that's what the DSP is called, or Peaceful, I don't know, something like that, something with peace. It's the one with the dove, so I think that's such a pretty paper. But this is the specialty DSP that I was talking about with the gold and the blue. And there is one more color, not gold, silver and blue. Maybe it's gray, I don't know. Anyway, and that's the inside, and I put the little snowflake here. So let me know, do you like the gold one or do you like the silver one or blue? Which one's your favorite? Friends, thanks so much for watching and liking and commenting. Please, if you're not subscribed yet to my channel, please be sure to hit that notification bell. And then that way that way YouTube will notify you every time I upload a new video. Until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.